Hi there. I've got my content calendar up here, and I was going to take the week off from posting because of my travel schedule. I didn't think I was going to be able to get a video out. But I have a new clutch of babies, and they all have their genetics tests back from RGI. So I thought we would just do a quick video, and I'll show you this clutch. Hey, I don't need testing to tell me the sheds mean those snakes are growing and sizing us up and probably making a plan. Kent, that's not... Look, I said this was going to be a quick video. You don't even have to be in this one. I haven't been in a video for a while. Fine. Thanks for your input, I guess. Welcome. So I've been raising up Evie and the Sundance Kid here for about 4 years, hoping that they would make some babies for me. This year, Evie finally laid a clutch, and those babies went into the playpen for a little adventure today, so I thought this would be a good time to show them to you. So Evie is vanilla, het sunset. Sundance Kid is cinnamon, het sunset, het clown. So visually, we're only dealing with vanilla and cinnamon, and then we've got the potential for visual sunsets, and then I had to have them tested for het sunset, het clown. I also had RGI do their sex determination test just to sort of test my skills, and one of the babies that I had labeled female came back as male, which is why it's good to always check a couple times, or just have RGI do your sex testing. Okay, so here's number 5. This is a little girl. She is cinnamon and probably also vanilla. She turned out to be het for both sunset and clown. Number 4 is a boy, cinnamon, het, sunset. Number 3 is also a boy, vanilla, het, clown. Number 2 is also a boy, double het, sunset, clown. This is a great example of the normal coloration versus vanilla. I think a lot of people think of vanilla as a subtle gene, and I guess it is, but when you look at the two together, there's a big difference. Both are very pretty, but it's whether you like the darker or the lighter, brighter colors. And I'll be keeping number 1. This is exactly the snake that I was hoping for. Female, vanilla sunset, het clown. I'm really excited to raise her up. What should we name her? So these snakes have all had a handful of meals. They are eating great and off to a good start. Number 5 has a weird thing going on with her heat pits, though. It's like they're fused together. Here, I'm going to bring her out and show you, just in case I didn't get good enough video during the thing. Here, let's see if we can get a good shot of this. So this is such a weird little thing. She acts totally normal, so I think it's just cosmetic. But I've never seen this before in a ball python. And so tell me if you've seen this, you guys. I think it's hard for me to tell if it's focusing on her, but I think it is. So it just gives her a slightly different shaped face because those heat pits on the side, it's kind of like just a one long slash almost, you know, on the side of her face. But they seem to work. She strikes right away at a frozen thawed meal and hits perfectly and, like I said, acts like a normal snake. So I think it's just cosmetic, but an interesting thing that I have not seen in a ball python before. But she's a pretty little snake. And I do think she's vanilla, just her coloration slightly brighter than the other cinnamon. So she was a striker when she first came out of the egg. She was really defensive, the only one in the clutch that was defensive like that. And I worked with her for just a little bit, and she calmed right down. So she was really easy to... I wouldn't say she's socialized yet, but she was easy to get to the point to where she doesn't feel like she has to be defensive anymore. Speaking of which, this playpen session helps with that kind of thing too. This is just enrichment for the snakes, and the reason I do it is it allows them to experience new things, be a little bit nervous about them at first, and then realize that those new things aren't hurting them. It just develops a more confident snake and a less fearful snake. Also, I should mention, every time I show this playpen in a video, people always ask where I got it. It's just a dog playpen from Amazon, and in my video descriptions, I always have a list of Amazon affiliate links that has most of the stuff that I have here. And what I'll do is I'll move that dog playpen up to the actual description of the video right there, so you can easily find it. You know, if you use the affiliate link, it helps out the channel a little bit, but it doesn't matter. You can also just go on Amazon and search enclosed dog playpen or just dog playpen, and it'll give you a bunch of those. They're really cool. They work great. These little snakes did a ton of exploring and climbing. Number 3 is a bit of an escape artist, And this playpen has a zipper screen top where you can fully enclose the thing, but I kept it off because I was filming and I was watching him the whole time. But I did have to save number 3 twice, and really the solution there is just to bring the thing that the snake is climbing on to the middle of the playpen, and problem solved. So let me tell you how this shed test works, by the way, from RGI. They're one of our channel sponsors, and since I'm talking about a channel sponsor, we'll scroll the Horde of Keepers while we're talking about this. The Horde of Keepers is the community that helps the channel out. They're over on patreon.com/greenroompythons. Okay, so the RGI shed test, all I do is take a little quarter-sized piece of shed and send that into them. That's all they need, is that much shed. In this case, I took these babies' very first sheds, and I think I just dried them out, made sure they were clean, and then sent the whole shed because the shed itself is pretty tiny. But a quarter-sized piece is really all you need. And then RGI sends me back the results, and the results look like this. It looks a little bit confusing, but it's not. Basically, each of my 5 babies got 3 rows. We were testing for sunset, clown, and a sex test. So the dark pink row is sunset, the lighter pink row is the sex testing, the sex determination, and the gray row is the clown, het clown testing. So based on what you're wanting to get tested for, whatever, you're going to have a different number of rows per snake. Also, you get a buy one, get one free testing with, just mention that you're a Green Room Pythons viewer when you send your shed test in. You can just write that on a piece of paper, put it in the envelope, say it's Green Room Pythons, buy one, get one free, and they'll do that for you. But this is great because now any of the Horde of Keepers here who ends up with a snake can be assured of what their snake is or is not het for. By the way, one of the perks of being in the Horde of Keepers over on Patreon is that you can buy a snake from me if you want. So this clutch is available right now on Patreon. If you're watching this video like within the first, say, week or so that it came out and you're interested in one of these babies, you can join any of the paid tiers, do a free trial, and message me. That's all you have to do. Just be in the free trial of one of those tiers, and we'll consider you in the Horde of Keepers, and you can message me and see if there's any available still. So thanks to those guys, thanks to our channel sponsors, which includes RGI, the Royals Project, Lane Labs, and Black Box Cages. I think these babies are pretty awesome. I hope you enjoyed this clutch. I'm still here too. Hello. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next week.